What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we're back at Insurance Auto Auctions here in Oklahoma City for another walk around. So let's jump into this video today and see what we find. So we're going to get started with the thumbnail. This is a 2000 Jaguar XJ, but something about it looks different. You know, the wheels, I don't know, the front end, that grille. This doesn't look like a normal XJ to me. This looks like an XJR. Now, I haven't gone around the back to verify it yet, but I'm about 99% sure that this is the XJR, and it is. Yes, it is. I knew it. I could tell by the front end, man. You can't mistake that grille. There it is right there, XJR. This was a donation. It's listed as a non-runner. There's your J-gate. I think those things look so cool. Let's pop the hood. You know we're putting a jump on this. I mean, we're putting a jump on this. Oh, man. Oh, wow. I think mice ate the shock absorbers, guys. Oh, my goodness. Wow, look at the size of the belt on that supercharger. Now, these things are an absolute nightmare. They're a disaster. Oil looks good, though. But you can't help but love them. At least for me. I can't help but love them. She's been sitting a long time. A lot of twigs and peanuts and God only knows what else has been chewed and eaten under the hood of this thing. I almost don't care. Tires are bad. They're rotten. This door, it's taken a pretty nasty hit. Still works, but mileage is supposed to be, what is that, 118,689? What is that for? You know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a jump spot. That's what I'm trying to find. And it's probably in the trunk. There's probably nowhere under the hood that you can jump start this thing. I can't remember for sure. I've had a few Jags, but they're not really something that I spend a lot of time messing with. So I would almost bet money that you got to get into the trunk, and that could be a problem if you got a dead battery. But I saw a key on the floor, and maybe, I don't know, just maybe we can open the trunk, get to the battery. There we go. Well, there's the battery. What is this? Oh, what do we got here? We've got a map. Santa Monica. All right. We've got a survey book for Los Angeles. A Jaguar book. And that's about it. I find this very, very interesting, guys. I'm going to put this key back. Oh, wow. Look at that. Full of water. I'm going to put this key back. I don't think we should put it on the floor, though. I mean, shouldn't it go somewhere? Like, maybe we'll put it right here. It's got the key in the ignition. Let's throw a jump on this thing. Let's see what it does. All right, you know another thing? This probably shouldn't be sitting there. That's going to damage something sitting that way. So we'll put it under here. It's the antenna. We got the booster pack hooked up. I have no doubt that it doesn't run, guys. It looks like it's been sitting a long time, so it's probably got a dead fuel system. Uh-oh. Guess what? It does nothing. Nothing at all. It runs. It's the wrong key. This key doesn't work. Oh, okay. Look, if you take the key on the key fob and you put it in the ignition, it does nothing. Nothing. But if you take the other key, oh, you gotta be joking. No, you gotta be kidding. Hey, that's their mix-up, not mine. You know what I mean? That was somebody's big mistake. Important window works. Less important window works. Air conditioning, I have no idea. Power steering works. Brakes feel good. put it in drive, it goes forward, brakes stop it, reverse. Oh, you're joking. Restricted performance. Uh-oh, transmission fault. Oh boy. Oh man. Well, I wonder what could be wrong with the transmission. Does the radio work? The radio works? Oh, are you kidding me? Air conditioning does not work. That's fine. I can't believe this thing runs. This is probably going to go for nothing because it's listed as a non-runner. Oh, I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it. I really shouldn't do it. I don't have the time, and really I don't have the money to put this car back together. See right there, non-runner drive. Keys, no. It runs great. Now, as far as transmission fluid, it's probably one of those sealed units you can't get to. The engine sounds great. That engine's got to be worth some money. That engine has got to be worth some money. Not to mention the wheels, headlights, grille. That door sucks, but man. Yeah, it runs like a top. The last thing I need is a pain in the rear like this. Let's see if we start it up again. Does the restricted performance kick in? Yeah, it does. Transmission fault, I'm sure. Yeah, well, I don't know, guys. I don't need this kind of a headache. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this key and I'm gonna put it right there. There you go. Now I'm gonna take this key and I'm gonna put it back in the ignition. Yeah, see, it will not do anything with that key. Nothing at all. We don't need it, but would it be fun to bring it to the channel just to see what it's about? If nothing else, it's got to be worth more running. Even if it does have a transmission problem, it's got to be worth more running than I'm going to pay for it not running. So why don't I pull this up real quick and let's see what the value shows to be on this car, and we'll find out what it's going for right now. So there it is. It does show it's an XJ supercharged. Other charity, damage to right side, clear title, start code stationary. There it is. Actual cash value $975. Engine is a 4.0 liter. 975 bucks. I don't know, guys. I disagree with that. I think it's worth well over $975. But anyway, there it is. Current bid, $0. Nothing. There's no bids. Needless to say, this car is now on my watch list. Let's move on and see what else we can find. Now, here's something I'm going to try not to get too excited about, because I know as soon as I do, I'll walk around to the other side and it's going to be totally smashed. All right, this is a 98 Chevy 1500. It looks like it's just a two-wheel drive, so it's a C1500. You got the nice little brush guard, bull guard on the front. I love the green color. Could use a paint job, clear coats burned through. It's got 233,000 miles, and I think this might be a run and drive. I don't know. Let's take a look. The tires look good. The body looks good. This one will probably go for some money. And I'll bet some of you are wondering what happened to the other one I was looking at. We had a maroon one that I was looking at, like a 95. Guys, the price on that was insane. So I imagine the price on this one will probably do the same. It was a beautiful truck, and this one, oh, this is four-wheel drive. Oh, yeah, this will go for money. I was really hoping I could get the other one for like 800 bucks. No, guys, it was over $2,600 when I had to walk away from the auction. I couldn't do it. But, dead. This was an older person's truck. I can guarantee it. It's too clean. Tape deck, CD player. This is a pretty well optioned truck, honestly. And it's got a great engine. You're gonna have the 5.7. This is a great truck right here. I gotta get this. I don't need it. I've got 17 cars right now, and to be honest with you, I don't have the time to finish working on any of them. I just don't have the time. So the last thing I need is another one, but I'm like addicted to buying these cars. I find deals, and it's like, I gotta have this, and well, and then I buy it, and then I don't have the time to actually work on it. Let's check the oil. Oil is very clean on this. Let's see if I can get it back in there with one hand. And then we'll check the transmission fluid. Let's see. I'll bet it's clean. Let's take a look. Good transmission fluid as well. Let's throw a jump pack on this real quick. And let's see what it does. I'll bet it fires right up. What do you guys think? Yeah, I guarantee it's gonna fire right up. I don't want to lose this one. I don't know what it's gonna go for, but being that this one is a 4-wheel drive too, the other one was 2-wheel drive, I want this. Like, I really want this. I don't care what it costs, I'll spend it. That's not true. That's not true. I do have some sense about me. Come on, I hate these side posts. There we go. I think we're on the money. Whoa. I thought we were on the money. There we go. All right. With any luck, it fires right up for us. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm on a serious truck binge right now. Like, I love trucks. You kidding me? Wow. What do you expect from an old Chevy, man? They used to make great vehicles. I say used to because I really don't believe that they do anymore. Power outlet, cigarette lighter. Looks like it's only been used once. The cigarette lighter looks brand new. Cup holders, 2 of them, and it works. That dinging is super annoying. So there we go. Important window. Yes. I got a bid on this one, guys. We do have a brake light on. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No brakes at all. Let's put that e-brake on. Let's put it in. It goes into gear. Reverse and drive. Let's turn off the e-brake. Oh, the brakes hold it. They do. There we go. The brakes seem a little... No, they work. They need bled. For sure. It needs a little bit of brake work, guys. Air conditioning? I wouldn't bet on it. It says it's... Oh, the buttons seem to be a little... Yeah. We're not going to have any air conditioning. That's fine. Steering feels good. This is a great old truck. Great old truck. Wipers work. Headlights. We got brights, signals. I can see the lights on the Buick in front of me. I don't know if you can see them, but brights work. Headlights work. What a good old truck. What a good old truck. Let's put that e-brake on just for safety. Yeah, I hear you. I know. Ding, ding, ding. You got this big old bed back here. Tow hitch. Too bad it doesn't come with a 7-pin and a 4-pin, but you know, I don't think 7-pin was really a thing back then. You got a nice bed liner. Tailgate works great. The exhaust. Maybe a tad bit of a rough idle. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. This thing will clean up nice. This really is a nice old truck. Listen to that. Shoot some Freon into this thing, it'd probably start right... I mean, the air conditioning would probably fire right up. Yeah, this is it. Let me pull this up real quick, guys. This should be in tomorrow's auction. Let's see what it's going for. So this is listed as a charity hail damage. run and drive. So current bid 225. That ain't gonna fly. Let's do 2,000 on this. What do you think? Or is that being? Are we leaking a little coolant? We're leaking a little bit of coolant. It's got good pressure on the system though. Let's do. You know what? Let's not do 2,000. Let's do 1,200 just to start and see where we go. Confirm. Close. $325. We're winning. Good deal, guys. Good deal. I'm going to keep my eye on it because this is one that I really, really want. Now, if you're wondering why I went and put a lower bid than what I was willing to pay, I'm going to tell you right now. This is kind of an insider secret here, so don't tell anybody. So I found through recent bidding at IAA that if you bid, let's say that the car that you're looking at is selling for $1,200. Okay, let's say that's what the auction ends at, but that's not what the person selling the car wants for it. Now let's say that you are willing to go up to $2,500. Okay, so you put a $2,500 max bid on the vehicle, but when the auction ends, it only got to $1,200. Well, here's what IAA will do. I got a notification from them saying that whatever you bid, your high bid, they will use every dollar of that high bid to get the vehicle sold to you. Meaning, even if the auction ended at $1,200 and the seller didn't want to sell it for $1,200, they will raise your bid all the way up to your max of $2,500 in order to get the car sold to you and meet the seller's reserve. Now, I see both sides of this equation, but I'm here to tell you I personally don't like it. I really don't. I think an auction should be an auction. If you wanted to buy something now, you could use the buy it now feature if there is one. But an auction is an auction. So if I put in a $2,500 top bid and the car sells for $1,200, I don't think you should automatically up my bid to that $2,500 just because that was the max I was willing to pay. That's the max that I was willing to pay if it went through the auction and it went for $2,500. That does not mean that if it ends at $1,200, I should be paying $2,500 for it. I should be paying $1,200, or you could negotiate with me and we might be able to work out the difference, but you shouldn't be able to just automatically raise my bid to $2,500 from $1,200. So that's something that's started relatively recently that I just kind of learned about, and it's something that I have to be careful. No way. No thank you. I got to be careful because my instinct is to say, hey, I want to put in my top bid because I want to forget about it. I've got a lot of cars on my lot. I've got a lot of cars that I'm looking at different auctions, and it's hard to remember when each auction is. So I enjoy being able to just set a bid and forget about it. But that's not traditionally how an auction works, where they just, you enter the top dollar and then they just take all of it to try to sell it to you. Generally speaking, at every other auction that I go to, if I enter a bid of $2,500 as my top bid, but the auction ends at $1,200, I mean, that's it. It's $1,200, not $2,500. So just a little tidbit of information, and I do understand both sides of it. That's my side of it, but I understand their side of it as well, which is the goal for them is to sell the cars. And ultimately, IAA does not set the prices. The sellers set the reserve. So I do understand that, hey, if you put in that you're willing to pay $2,500 tops for this vehicle and the auction ends at $1,200, well, the auction doesn't want to have to go through the process of relisting the video. They'd rather just sell it. So since you were willing to bid up to $2,500, if that's what it takes to sell it, then that is what they're going to do to sell the car. So I get both sides. I just don't like it. That's all there is to it. I don't like it. So what I've done is now, instead of putting in my top bid and walking away, I put in a bid that I feel is reasonable, and I have to remember to watch the auction. And if I forget, then chances are I'm going to lose out. So I got to look at this little F-150 real quick, just because, ooh, oh, wow. Yeah, I know you guys are sick of them. I'm not showing very many F-150s anymore, guys. Like I said, I've got plenty of trucks. I don't really need any more. But, you know, I'm always on the hunt for another truck because I'm just kind of obsessed with trucks. This was a heavy-duty work truck right here. Who says that Fords don't make tough vehicles, man? Look at what this thing has been through. This is rough. I don't know what year it is. The headlights tell me it's probably like a 16. It's a, 20. Wow. Okay. Well, I was wrong. Let's open the hood. Looks like there's a fire. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, there's a fire, all right. Boy, that's bad. And the battery's still connected. What happened? I guess it doesn't really matter at this point, does it? What happened is the damn battery melted. That's what happened. And part of the radiator shroud melted. Now, unfortunately, I guess we're not going to know what the mileage is on this. This is an Enterprise fleet vehicle. And one thing that I'm noticing is we have the 3.5 liter EcoBoost. Those things are worth a ton of money, guys. These are pretty expensive engines. There's a lot of money under the hood of this. This is not one that I would attempt to fix. Not at all. There's pretty significant fire damage, and we still don't know what caused the fire. So yeah, you could fix a few wires. It looks like the harness to the computer is probably okay. Slightly melted, but I'd be willing to bet that those wires are probably fine. You know, replace the ground wire, replace the hot wire, replace the battery, replace this, well, that hose. The fan melted completely over there. Replace the radiator hose. This, you could actually probably put this back together for not very much. My concern is what caused it to catch on fire to begin with. That's what bothers me, is what caused the fire, because I would hate to go and put all these wires back together, stick a battery in it, and watch the thing light up again. Now, on the flip side, parts. There's a lot of parts here that I could use, including this tailgate. These tailgates alone are over $500, and I need one for my 2018. I've got an 18 F-150 Super Crew long bed 4x4, and it's missing the tailgate. That tailgate right there would save me $500. There's wheels and tires that I could sell, probably the toolbox as well. I'm sure there's a little bit of money in the headlights, although you can probably find these a dime a dozen. The grill, bumper, and stuff like that, probably a dime a dozen on the old interwebs. The seats are filthy. I mean, the only other thing I could use out of this would be that screen. That would be nice. It'd be nice to take out my, excuse me, it smells so bad in here. It'd be nice to take out that screen and throw that into my, I can't be in this. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is there's some parts here that I could use for my work truck, but this isn't something I'd be paying a whole lot of money for. The main money in this is going to be the transmission. It's the 10-speed and that EcoBoost engine. Those two things are worth some pretty good money. Tires and wheels, you know, you can nickel and dime some stuff here and there, make some money back. But I'm going to put this on my watch list. Since it's a fire, it's got no keys, obviously doesn't run. And we don't know the miles. I'd be very interested in this for parts. So I don't even know if you can see this, but I found it, and it does sell tomorrow. But this is interesting. I've never seen this before. It says title not yet available. And fire, engine burn, title status clear. But then it says title notes. Vehicle being sold with title pending, TBO. Stationary, inoperable dash. I don't see anything about keys. It says the actual cash value, $40,000. That's crazy because I bought an 18 just like this for $8,000. So I don't know. $0 current bid. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a bid on this. I'm going to do $800 just to get it going. and we'll see what happens. There we go. Let's see. Bingo. Current bid $25, winning. So there we go. $25 truck, guys. This thing would be awesome for parts, but I already know there's no way we could get something like this for 800 bucks. If we could, it would be absolutely amazing, because I've got a new set of tires to go on my work truck. That's probably $500, $800 right there. The tailgate is at least $500, and the screen's probably another $300. So I mean, you've already got all your money back, and you still have the powertrain to sell. Well, we're walking back up to the Mitsubishi 3000 GT. I had several of you that were like, yeah, Randy, get it. And the majority of you agreed with me that this thing is too far gone and absolutely wasn't worth what it would take to put it back together. But anyway, there it is. Obviously, it's still here. It didn't sell. I want to continue walking around, and we're going to see if we can find anything else. Obviously, we don't want something like this, and we don't want something like that. We have another Dodge Nitro, guys. Oh my goodness. I've been seeing so many of these things lately. I don't know. Maybe for nostalgia, I'd get something like this, because I had one back in the day, but mine was the Heat. It had 20-inch wheels. It was actually really nice, guys. It was black with 20-inch chromes. I loved that thing. All right, let's open it up. Oh, it's a manual transmission too. Well, that makes me like it just a little bit more. Mine was an automatic. Somebody's been up under here, though. Oh, let's find the hood release. Well, there it is. It's hidden over here in the kick panel there. Let's see what size engine this thing's got in it. I like that it's a manual transmission. I've never seen one with a stick shift before. So, supposedly it only has 87,000 miles on the odometer. And it doesn't say if it's a charity or what the deal is. Super low miles. It's in really good shape. 3.7 V6. You won't hear me complain about that. I'm pretty sure my my Nitro Heat, or whatever they called it, had a 4-liter. This isn't bad. I mean, it's a little nicked up, and you need to put some back to black on all of the plastics to make them look better. The mirror is cracked, but the tires look good. The Valera HTs, Prime Wells. Core Martial Arts and Fitness. What the hell is that? Good Lord, it looks like some kind of an alien symbol. I don't know what that is, but other than the few minor things, even got a tow package on it, guys. Really? No kidding. Oh, is this the sliding? Maybe not. No, I guess it's not. Just storage. I had. Oh, it wasn't the Nitro that had the sliding shelf. It was the Pontiac Aztec that had a whole shelf back there that you could just slide out. Made it great for working on stuff. Let's throw a jump on it. I can already tell the battery's dead. I'm actually excited about this one, guys. I've been seeing these all over the place lately, but none of them have been worth buying. Like, none of them have been worth buying. This one, with only 89,000 miles, assuming nothing is like catastrophically wrong with it, this could be a great deal, guys. Not to mention, it shouldn't be that difficult to sell. You know what I mean? People love these things. They're a little older, definitely a little dated, but I think they're still pretty nice. What is going on in here? Well, it looks like mice were in there. Uh-oh. This may have been sitting for a while, guys. Clutch feels good. It says it's got a full tank of gas. Oh. Ooh. I thought this said it ran and drove. Nah, this don't run. Yeah, this don't run. Oh man, what a waste. What a waste of time. That sucks. Ooh yeah, she's getting hot. So it's not my booster pack. My booster pack is putting it all out there, and there's something very wrong. My cables are hot from just those few times trying to crank it over. Sounds like a semi-locked up engine. I mean, I don't know, it's got oil. The oil doesn't look particularly bad. It's dark, but it's not bad looking oil. Come on now. This is so hard to do one hand. I've been doing this all these years. You'd think I'd be better at it than this. Golly. All right, we're gonna do this the hard way. Let's just get it done. I wonder if it could be something wrong with the starter or if the engine is actually binding up inside. It didn't sound good. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know, guys. What do you think? I think I'm probably better off avoiding this one and you know, letting somebody else take the risk on that. It's a nice looking ride though, low miles, but the way that engine sounds, it doesn't sound healthy. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Be sure to drop your comments below. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.